What's up, guys? Coach John Lucas here. This episode, we're going to talk about college gymnastics. What's going on in college gymnastics? There's a bunch of proposals right now being put forth to the NCAA by the college coaches, and being a college coach, I feel like I have a lot to say on the subject. So, today, taking a look at the new college proposals. So I started this YouTube channel basically because I really want people to understand how exciting men's gymnastics is. I have a junior team where I'm full-time employed with technique gymnastics. I have a college team that I run. I started the nonprofit for the college team. I'm on the board for the nonprofit Gym Act, a member of the CGA. I went and coached a USA team in Canada this year. I basically just don't sleep, but I do drink coffee. And I have not had my coffee today, so we're gonna go make some coffee. That's good. That's real good. Alright. So let's talk about the Tenno system a little bit. So for this Tenno system, what they're proposing is to use a conversion chart and to change everything from a FIG score into a Tenno score. But the Tenno system is based off of perfection. The current system is not. The current system is based off of difficulty and balance. So there's an execution score and there's a difficulty score, and whoever can find the best balance between the two is actually the one that scores the highest score. And so that system still kind of accounts for it, and so that's the only reason why I'm even remotely interested in this Tenno system, is because it finally addresses the need for these gymnasts to still pursue elite dreams and be in college. And so it gives them that opportunity to still exist in the elite world and then do gymnastics in college. And then it also brings everyone a little bit closer together. I made my own chart because I didn't like theirs, the one that was proposed. It was, in my opinion, it had numbers missing. So this one kind of fills in those gaps. As you can see, it's got a lot of numbers on there. Yeah, so for example, a 15-0, I think a 15-0 is not a 10 because you need a stick for a 10. And I think stick bonus should always be applied to not your FIG score, because I think it should be a straight FIG score. I think that it should be applied to your Tenno score. So the highest possible score is a 9.9, stick bonus 10.0. After that, 9.875, which is equal to a 14.95 is the 9.875, where a 9.9 is equal to 15.0. If this sounds a lot like math class, that's okay. I didn't like math class, so I'm not going to turn it into that. I love Excel. I love being able to just highlight and drag down, and it actually repeats the pattern for me, so it's really easy to make a chart like this. The point is, you go down to a 14, that's still a 9.4. So you're a point away, but you're only 6/10 different in the Tenno system. Actually, with stick bonus, a 9.4 is a 9.5, so you're only 5/10 away. So it kind of cuts the score range in half, and it makes people a lot closer, which means now we're going to have the opportunity for team scores to become a lot closer to each other. Sorry, I just did not have coffee this morning. Gotta catch up. This proposal of the Tenno score system is one of the best I've seen. I think that it balances the FIG scores with the new Tenno proposal, so it gives the audience something that's relatable, and the gymnasts, what they actually want, which is to get the scores that they should be getting. And it's got that good balance to it. Some of the negatives, it's like, it doesn't mean perfection, and yet that's what people are going to perceive, is that it's a perfect 10, but it has nothing to do with perfect 10. So that's kind of a bummer, but we can live with that. I better take this guy on a walk. Yeah? You need to go on a walk? Alright. Let's go on a walk. So the other thing that's being discussed is going to 8 skills. Going to 8 skills, again, I think we should do what the FIG's doing. I don't think we should change our rules that drastically. It's not reasonable to train 2 different routines. And if you really want to do your best, you've got to train the routine you're going to compete. So that's my opinion. I think that the 8 skill routines, get rid of that proposal. I really hope that one doesn't pass, because I like the 10 skill routines. I'm gonna be honest, that's not my favorite part of walking my dog. Alright, so 4 up 4 count. 4 up 4 count was basically a decision made for TV. Helps to compact the meet and get it to fit within that 2-hour time slot that TV's looking for. I mean, I've produced meets that are almost 3 hours long before, and it's really taxing on my system. I know TV just doesn't have a 3-hour time slot for us. You know, they want it in 2 hours. Yeah, so it changes the speed of the meet, the flow. It goes a lot faster, and it can get by a lot quicker, and so it's beneficial. It's good. But I personally, I don't like limiting opportunity. You know, that's the whole reason that we started NorCal United, was because we want to grow opportunities. I think 5 up 5 count, or I like when it's 6 up 5 count, you know, and then it changes, and I get it, but I want more opportunity. You know, with losing UIC last year and with just the way things are going, I think it's really difficult to say, oh, well, we'll just start more programs, you know, and then there'll be more opportunity. Yeah, we're doing that, but they're starting in Gym Act right now is what's happening. My team NorCal start, we've seen SoCal start, Temple has hung around, UIC is not gonna die, they're gonna stick around, Northern Illinois has started, New York Alliance has kicked back up. They were a thing when I did gymnastics, and then they kind of had a few years where they didn't have a team, and now they're rebirthed, and it's awesome. So we're seeing growth, but name an NCAA program that's started in the last 10 years. I'm going to just wait while you guys think of that name. Got that name yet? Yeah, it doesn't exist. The most remarkable news has been Cal, when they were dropped, and then they said raise $25 million and you can get reinstated, and then they did, which was awesome. Not $25 million, but you get my point. They had to raise this huge sum of money, and what happened? The community, the gymnastics world came in, donated, everybody helped them out, they're still around. It's awesome. We just need more stories like that, and we just don't have it right now. So 4 up 4 count, not a huge fan of. I think that it limits the number of opportunities. I understand the thought process. I don't think it's what's best for the gymnasts. And then the head-to-head meets, battling it out on the floor, on the pommel horse, you know, going around doing all this stuff. Head-to-head, it's fine. I personally really like dual meets, the way it flows, floor to pommel, pommel to floor, you know, going back and forth, switching events. I don't think it's what's best for the athlete, but we've got to also think about the spectators, you know, what's best for them. And so, yeah, it's difficult to find that balance, but I think we can do it. And I think, yeah, it's just going to take some time to kind of figure that out. Alright, so the last one that they proposed, as far as publication goes, we talked about a ton of other stuff, and some things got shot down right away. 8 skill routines versus 10 skill routines. And it's like, come on. Do what the FIG does. Don't water it down. But the key is the college coaches were very open to thinking through, how do we help the sport? We need to reach more viewers. We need to reach out and find people that will watch our sport. And so that's what I'm trying to do, is I'm trying to reach out to you guys, because I think this sport is super exciting. I love it, and I want to be able to convey that to you guys in a way that you think is entertaining as well. And so let me know in the comments below kind of what your thoughts are on that, and I'll keep making these videos. And yeah, my goal is to, by the time season comes, to be able to have kind of like a sports show, focusing mostly this year, I think, on the Gym Act teams, but talking a little bit about the NCAA and the Gym Act programs. You see, the Gym Act teams, it's much harder for us to get onto TV, and the NCAA teams are complaining that it's hard to get on TV. So let's put ourselves out there. Let's put ourselves on YouTube. Let's do this. Let's rebuild college gymnastics. It starts with you and it starts with me, and it starts with a lot of work. So drink more coffee, get out and train, work hard every day. Let's grind.